Hey guys, the groceries have just arrived. Over $400, $401. Dave and I were both putting items in the Woolworths app, but it's okay. We're gonna do a big bulk cook up and we're gonna film it for you as well. We'll just see when it comes out. But yeah, we're going back to simplifying meals. We don't want to be cooking all the time. So if we can have some pre-prepared, whether it's in the freezer or in the fridge, it's gonna make our life easier. So let me show you what we bought. Okay, $401. Let's first start off with the substitution. So I've got one substitution, and that is the thick fillets bulk pack. I actually only bought the $9, $10 one, and they didn't have it. So they've given me this one, which is double the weight, which is just awesome. Thank you, Woolies. Also, they gave me some free watermelon, which is super kind. I just bought one, but they've actually given me two. So I don't know if this one was just like an odd one or if it was too small or it doesn't have a sticker on it. I don't know, but super grateful. And refund wise, I always check the eggs to make sure there's no broken ones there. And then this one banana is absolutely crushed, so I will get a refund on that. Always make sure to check the berries. It's super easy to get a refund. Dave and I were actually talking, and he likes to get the big oranges, and the thought being that often there's a moldy one or two in the middle, and then you tell them it's moldy and you get that free. And I tried something with the eggs. I normally get a dozen eggs, but I thought, do you know what? If I get the 18 eggs and they're out of stock, I wonder if they would give me 2 dozen worth of eggs. So that's what I tried there, but they're in stock, so that's great. These are tiny little details, I know, but you know, it's just so easy to ask for refunds online if you're getting food and produce that's moldy or not up to scratch or past the use by date, which I haven't had, but I've heard of people who request refunds if it's too close to the use by date. So let's get started on what we've got here. So we have stocked up on some alcohol, start of the year. Dave's got extra dry beer. That was on a little bit of special, I think, not too much, but it was a little bit off. Got some ginger beers, and then over the back here got some wines, a couple of one Shiraz, Cab Sav, Sauvignon Blanc, and another. And I also like to get a non-alcoholic wine, so I've got that here as well. Just nice to have in the fridge, just in case you're going to go out a bit later. I just don't drink and drive at all. I just don't have alcohol if I'm going to drive anywhere. So sometimes you feel like having a bit of a drink. It's just nice to relax and sit around with a wine glass while the kids are playing in their water slide, which they got for Christmas. So that's why I got that. Also got standard milk. We are all out of milk at the moment. I've got a cup of tea sitting on the bench that I have been waiting for this milk to come, so I'm looking forward to using that. Got some cream, some 2 types of cheese. Dave's going to be making meatballs, which you will see in the upcoming video. French vanilla cheesecake. I really wanted to have that in the freezer. Then we got some meat pies, and I've gone with these ones. Look, they're all right. The cost of meat pies is quite crazy, so at least in this one you get 6 in the pack. And then Dave bought these ones. We've had these before. Chicken elite. It's really, really nice. Then over here, I start off with the cheap muesli, and then I'll mix in some of Carmen's. Sometimes I'll even do 2-to-1 ratio just to make it stretch further, but I do really enjoy this one. Then we're going to be doing some sausage rolls as well, so that's why we've got all that puff pastry, doubling the sausage roll mixture there. I've found this sausage mince, we used to do it with just beef mince, but this sausage mince is just delicious. Going to add in some capsicum, some carrot. So we've got pork mince here and beef mince. Half of that beef mince is going to be mixed with the pork mince for the meatballs. Some beef mince there at the back. Love to have these stocked up in the pantry, so there should be 2 types, apple and pear and cinnamon, as well as apple banana with oats, 5 of each. Then over here we've got diced tomatoes, garlic sauce. We've got some pure peppermint, some rice and quinoa, 2 bags of those. These ones we really like to do with takeaway. We had takeaway, the last 3 meals we've had, it was Thai takeaway. Look, it was like $170. It did do 3 meals for us. But that, you know, is a lot of money, and we bought the rice with it because I didn't have any of these at home. And that's why I bought this quiche, because this quiche with a side of salad is so much more affordable than takeaway. And sometimes I find I just need to change my mindset a bit and realise, you know, it is better for me to buy some pre-bought things from the supermarket than to then have to buy a takeaway, or not have to, but buy takeaway. So that's why we've got that spinach and feta quiche. Got some bacon as well. We've got my low GI bread that I like, and whole grain bread is here as well. And then we're doing a bit of pasta. So we've got the 2 pennes and spaghetti, 2 lots of Pink Lady apples, raspberries, strawberries, delicious. Oh guys, we have had 6 raspberries from our raspberry bushes out in the garden, which is cool. And we are having strawberries as well, but they're just so popular in our house, so we're still buying some. But hopefully the strawberry plants are just going to go nuts soon. They've got heaps of little strawberries on them, but they haven't all ripened just yet. My friend who gave me the plants, she has done her first harvest and she got 1.5 kilos of strawberries, so be interesting to see how much we get. And then we've got coleslaw. So we are planning to do a massive cook up, and I did grab 2 little avocados. There we've got, because they're a great price at the moment, aren't they guys? So like I said, we are going to be doing a bulk meal prep just for our future selves, so that we don't have to spend all this time cooking during summer, but we've got meals that are healthy and nutritious. And so we're not just buying takeaway all the time. We've actually got some nice food at home in the freezer. So that is the plan. Oh, and I've got 2 bunnets of pears here at the back behind the wine, because pears and apples, I'm trying to make sure the kids have enough of those, and, you know, a couple of berries rather than our morning tea mainly being berries. And that's the great thing about having some watermelon as well, and carrots. What about you guys?